set up because that was bullshit. Hey everybody, so basically what ended up happening is the so what it ended up doing was the it reset us all the way back to the beginning of the like the game for Dragon's Dogma, which pissed me off, but then the internet just crashed. Like it just flat out crashed. So that was bullshit. So I'm going to be doing Outriders for a bit. So we're gonna do that. Stream. How am I level 23? Oh no, the average is 23. That's right. I could do Tankules, but I actually really like Ivy. But I think we're gonna do this for now, and then we do continue. No. Expeditions. And we'll see if we can actually do multiplayer. So this is actually a lot like Remnant. Actually, I could probably do Remnant too. It's been a while since I've done Remnant. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Do you want to allow connection to network? Yes. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, Outriders is pretty dead, so there's no guarantee we're actually going to get anything. If push comes to shove, we can just, or I'll just redo it. Or I'll switch to something else, I guess. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I'll switch over to Ivy, who's like level 54. Okay. So, I'm only going to give it a little bit more, and then we're just going to say fuck it. So we'll see. Okay, and so clearly we are not going to get anybody, but Let's try one more time. Because if push comes to shove, I'll just run expeditions by myself. Because I am lonely sad boy with nobody to play with. No, we'll switch over to Ivy. Ivy might have better luck. Um, because generally what level you are is going to determine, like, matchmaking stuff. Push comes to shove, I will switch back over to Gundam Breaker 4, though. I wish I could edit settings with Streamlabs. Like, stream information. Of course not. Alright, let's try... So that's level 37. I doubt Tankules is going to do any better, but let's give him a shot. Because the disappointing thing is a lot of people are going to be running the end game content, which I actually don't, because I completely redid like all of my characters, but we're not going to have access to those. Oh, I am getting heartburn like crazy. So yeah, I'll probably switch over to Gundam Breaker at this point. Yeah, Tankules and Ajax are going to play at the same levels, so let's give Ivy a shot. So she's level 54, so she'll be in a completely different bracket. Such a shame. Like, Outriders, I actually had a lot of fun playing. Remnant 2 isn't bad. It's just, I kind of got fed up with people being dicks in the multiplayer. Which is funny, because it's like, oh, you can't actually communicate with anybody else, so, like, how are people being dicks? But they found a way. Hey, there we go. Please, for the love of God, don't be an AFKer. Please don't be an AFKer. Awesome. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out of combat. He's only 2 minutes in, so I should be able to... No. Okay, please do not enter combat.
Damn it. More of them.
Yeah, this is gonna be a joke, though. Because the thing is we're basically immortal.
Jira, there's an elevator in this lab.
Yeah, that matches our blueprints for the plant. The elevator should lead to the heart of the facility.
All I'm missing is some elevator music.
He's here, coming right at us!
Whatever that thing is, that's switch.
so he was more than halfway done. Stage. That's fine though. Oh man, Kurt Cobain joined. Oh, did he already kill the boss? That's impressive. There we go. So we joined basically at the boss room. So he is
About
his
those energy
contribution
spikes?
and damage and stuff
The
is going to be
insurgents had
way
a
bigger than
functioning
mine.
power cell down here.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled. I'll see if Zahidi can take a look at it. And I found a pod down here.
Today, Outrider.
And then we got an
I would expect
ascension
nothing less from you.
thing, so let's see where we're at with that. So let's see our damage comparison. Yep. So he way outdid us, but we only just started, so. Yep, Taria Gaia. But Pyros are always going to drastically outpower us. Yeah, this is a build that's mostly done. That's fine. Okay, so while he's doing that, we are going to disassemble everything. So this is usually where you could be checking stuff, but usually what ends up happening with Outriders is you'll run one mission and then they'll kick you. Or they leave. Either or. But yeah, he's probably working on items. Ba-da-bum bum, ba-da-bum. Instantly accepting. Oh, thank you for the like, Lincoln. I appreciate that. It's a shame. I really do. I love Outriders. Outriders is super fun. I wish it did better, but, you know, the devs kind of just let it go. Not their fault, but kind of was. There we go.
Looks like the Pharaohs built a camp in the impact crater.
I think he built his pyromancer like how I build mine, which is based off of volcanic vent ability. Could also be hacking. 3.5 or 3.25 million or 325 million is a lot for tier 18. Not impossible for a pyro, but like I don't think that. Oh, were those just regular enemies? That might have done it. Okay, yeah, those were just regular enemies. Okay, that would have melted it. I was like, that if that's a boss and he one-shot it without one vent, he's absolutely hacking. But no, he's doing fine. But yeah, I'll show you guys what a
Reeks of monsters. Found themselves a pod. I'm gonna ask if they're willing to give it back.
yeah, I think the answer is gonna be no. I actually wish this would get a resurgence or like a second game would come out because they did so much right. It's just they needed more, like more weapons, more mods, more just more everything. Realistically, a Holy shit. Yeah, he is just going through this. There we go.
Tahiti. I found a pod down here, guarded by monsters. I secured it.
Detected.
Plenty of rock samples for you to play with.
Perfect. I can't wait to run the tests. Strange that the monsters are interested in the pods. Perhaps they're drawn to the hunters on the electronics inside.
As soon as it clears, or as soon as it stops spitting out items, that's when you want to go. Or that's when you can do that. But yeah, if you're the right level, so I'm actually going to walk you guys through about, heaven forbid, if somebody were to start playing Outriders, which it's a good game, and you can probably get it for pretty fucking cheap nowadays. But, yeah, 93 million, not nearly enough. Okay, but I'm going to show you guys how to do this. And I'm going to show you, like, my build. Okay, so, continue. And yes, I have the same gun. 'Cause it's a good gun. Oh, god damn it. No. Nope.
Outrider, hurry. I need to
I refuse. I will not fucking play this, and you cannot make me. Stop fucking trying to make me. Like, I goddamn hate that. That drives me so... That just makes me so infuriated, because, like, the game will consistently try to force you in. Drive me nuts. Anyways, I don't care. Stop. Okay, so, looking at our gear, so our level is... Or, so, if I go to... Let me see. Okay, so quest map, apocalypse tier... Okay, so the highest we have is tier 5. Enemy level is 37. That's important because if we look at our gear, level 37. If your tier... Oh, I'm sorry. So, if your tier is the same level... So if you're running stuff at the same level... So if all your items are the same level as whatever you're running, you should be able to handle yourself just fine. If you cannot, there is a problem with your build and you need to fix it. So you can find out pretty quickly in the lower levels of the game if your build is going to work or not. So for me, in my case, I'll go ahead and show you guys what my build is. So this is a build that I've been using since the beginning of the game. So I use Phaser, Eruption, and Overheat. The class I do is, you can see, this one's actually a pretty straightforward class. It's basically pure anomaly strength. That's all I focus on. And then, so, like, I have a couple of different abilities, but, like, that's the main thing, is we focus on, where is it? Here it is, Anomaly Power. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that. Then we go to the packs. So I used a code because I did not want to play through the PAX games. I've played through them so much, like the DLC storyline, that this character is just to run stuff. So I used the middle one, and that's because, so this does inflicts burn, and as a pyromancer we gain health when stuff, you know, etc., etc. So that's just guaranteed. Melting point. Our resistance piercing is increased by 15%. Explosive, which is overheat and eruption, 50% of resistance, so we boost our damage. Reduce all skill cooldown by 2 seconds. So that's important because reduce your skill cooldown. Activating skills has a 30% chance to reset all skills on your cooldown. Now, why is that important? Well, we run a whole bunch, so the amount of skills that I have is kind of the important thing here. So again, I do kind of focus on, so I need more mods is the main problem, but we're working on it. But so this is what I'm running for right now, and as you can see, my anomaly power is actually higher than, almost as high as my armor, which is not normal. But then I have the Thunderbird, so I have Ultimate Storm Whip, the Claymore Torrent, and then Dimensional Rockets. I forgot how absolutely ridiculous this gun is. I got so lucky with that. So then we have Claymore Torrent, Shadow Comet, and Firestorm. And then Strings of Gauss, Damage Link, and Paint Share. Hey! I'm just gonna say merch. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Yeah, Pyro is super fun. I actually have one of every one of the classes, but I was just going over like the various builds that I have. So basically, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skill casts. Because of the packs tree, each one of those has a chance of resetting my cooldown. It's gotten to the point that this build can go Arch. Okay, that's what I'll go with then. But yeah, this build allows me to go through the entire game without shooting my guns once. Or at least that's the idea.
Right about that hum.
So when they nerfed the fire, what was that called? What was that skill called? Yeah, when they nerfed volcanic rounds, it did nothing to me. I was just like, ah, that's fine. Also, Archways of Enoch is literally the fastest. Like, this was the one that I used to be able to gold by myself and get the maximum tier rewards. So what we're gonna do and there we go. Full skill reset. So we knock everything back. Okay, so that didn't reset that time. That's okay. Oh. Big Mama's back. Okay, so for this one, we want to actually run forward a little bit, because when she's at range, she's going to do Surge. We actually want her to do Surge, so that way it's up there. Because we just have everything come to us right here, and just keep casting Eruption, and we basically get to just chain kill everything. Okay, so now she's going to do her little run. Phaser Beam is going to stun her. And there we go. Yeah, so like I said, if you are running, if your gear is the level of whatever it is you're running, you should be able to solo it just fine. If you can't solo it, that's when you have a problem with your build, and you need to look at like what is wrong with your build, what you need to do, tweak it from there. But I absolutely love this build. So we stun everything and then send it all dying. No, you don't. You stop that. And there we go. All dead.
Night weird. The gate open.
I'm gonna try to go through this without shooting at all. Actually, for that matter, we're gonna switch to our pistols.
Mechanism in the middle. Could be the way forward.
Oh, so here's something they've changed from the original. I don't know why they changed it. So it used to be when you would activate this, if you ran forward enough. So did you see how we stopped there? You used to be able to run into that circle, so as the cutscene played, you would get a head start on the thing lowering. It didn't happen much, but you could do it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to... Yeah, anomaly power 85k. At full capacity. seem to recall this isn't the armor set I usually use. I don't think I did the Lava Lich. I think there was a DLC armor I used to use with him, but I don't remember. Or there was DLC mods I used. Can't remember. Like I said, I'm still working on his build, but I got bored cycling through Santiago's stuff. Pop. Pop. Explode everyone. And there we go. Full reset again. The scary thing is the more enemies that there are, the stronger we actually become. And the more damage we do, the more health we get. Pyro is kind of insane. So we stun everything. Okay, so that's when we fire that off. Do that to get some health back. This build is nuts. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Then if I did this right, this new wave shouldn't even be able to get here. Did I do it right? Come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn it, I fucked it up. There we go. Bada bing, bada bang. And now on to the final area.
That well. Is it triggering the storm?
Oh yeah, but so Arch, on my Thunderbird, I kept the Thunderbolt spell, but then I got super lucky with the other ones. Here, you gotta check this out. This is so bullshit. Look at this. Claymore turret I put on there, and then I got dimensional rockets as well. Boom. Oh, bosses are dead. I hate dragonflies. So the queen should be jumping down at any point. I got super lucky with that build, but I absolutely love it because it's such an insane. Actually, I think I got pretty good with the assault rifle too. Let's go kill. Very fun. Really, with a pyro, the only danger is running out of. So, actually, it depends. What would you define as strongest?
There's a well here. Anomaly energy. It's
Okay, here's
creating
the
storm.
Damascus one that I
That's
also
what's
got.
causing
So
the
it's Claymore
vibration.
Shot, Shadow Comet, and then Firestorm. Not the best Apocalypse build that I've gotten for a gun, It definitely doesn't match the Thunderbird, but it clears out bitches like crazy. Then again, so does the Claymore Torrent and Dimensional Rockets, but you get them. Then again, the whole thing is built around that.
Outrider detected. Access granted.
So yeah, define what you mean by strongest. Like, do you mean damage output-wise or survivability? Like, because I'm sure you know Pyro is quite the glass cannon. Oh, so highest level right now is my Technomancer, who is running a, she is a Shatter. Well, here, let me, I'll hop out to the lobby and show you. 5 million at tier 6, that's not bad. Here, let me hop out and I'll show you. Because originally I had every single class up to tier, or up to level like they were max. So like they were 75. I was able to run the max apocalypse level, and then I just reset everything because I was bored with it. So this is what I've got right now. So Tankules is a bleed build, but he's also just like super tanky. The Loki is actually the lowest. She is brand new to a degree, but usually for her I run as a shield and just the whatever the ammo, the gun power thing is, that's her. She's super shieldy, and like I really leaned into the shield and gun powers. For Ivy, she is a Technomancer. She uses a lot of like the shatter powers that come with the Borealis armor set, but she actually runs the a lot of the mods from the Plague Pharaoh. So she's basically Blightfire, but all of her abilities are ice powers, and every single one of them inflict Toxin, which of course turn into Blightfire. She is borderline impossible to kill just because everything around her is going to be poisoned or Blightfire. Well, I played the game a lot, and then I was like, you know what? I'm bored at being the max level. And so I was like, I kind of want to go through the game and just redo everything. And I did, so I did. And then Ajax is just pure explosive DPS. Like he is a walking nuke, is what Ajax is. Pure glass cannon, and he makes it work. But no, Ivy is crazy. So here, I'll show you what she's got. Because I actually just ran with a Pyromancer who was hitting for like 300 million at her level, and she only does like God fucking damn it. No, I am not doing this.
Outrider, hurry. I need to get.
Probably not. I don't play Outriders nearly enough anymore. I've definitely like burned out pretty hard. I still come back to it, like today. So I originally was doing Dragon's Dogma, and I had a really, really shitty. I had some bad stuff happen, and then my internet died, so I had to like power cycle my router. Um, that was annoying. So I was like, I feel like playing Outriders. Let's play Outriders. So these are what I have right now. So I'll go through the weapons first, and then I'll do the armor, because these are set in stone. This is her build. So first and foremost, she uses the Deathscape with Stigmatized as the default. Then I replaced Noxious Spawns on there, which I'll let you read those. And then I'm not happy with the Apocalypse skill, but, you know, killing shots, 15%, just in case I do get a killing shot. But the main thing is Stigmatized and Noxious Spawns. And then for this, so it's the Thunderbird, so Ultimate Storm Whip. But then I have Nicola's Revenge, so shots link up to 5 enemies, dealing chain damage to everything. So basically, the whole purpose of this gun, Ultimate Lightning Whip deals damage to like an elite or a boss. Nicola's Revenge does damage to everything around it, and then Violent Rupture also deals damage in an AoE circle. But what's really fun is it actually shoots lightning because of the Nicola's Revenge. But then the ability to shoot that eruption stuff, it's a great gun. If it wasn't for the Apocalypse skill on Deathscape, I would say that the Deathscape would be the best, but this is pretty good. And then Pistol, I don't really use this ever, but Strings of Goss to, again, link, so it just does chain damage. Does this have the... No, that's Nicola's Revenge, right? Strings of Goss, the Omen, just to pierce through cover, and then Winter Blast was just meh. I don't use the pistol ever, so it doesn't matter. Then, we go on to our... So, the Veil of the Flame Leper. So the idea here is that, of course, we have... So I have the full Flame Leper set. So Toxic turns into Blightfire, does more damage over time. Icicle Storm, so that means Cold Snap is God for us. Radical Therapy, so more enemies afflicted by Toxic, the better for us. And then Blighted Turret, so we have the Blightfire turret already, so this just makes it do more damage when we throw it out. So that's fantastic. Or no, actually, yeah, so any enemy that comes near our turrets, because they'll cluster around them, gets hit with energy beams, anomaly beams. That too toxic as well, which is just insane. So then the Robes of the Flame Leper, I have Party Starter. So fixing Wave actually will... So it increases in strength for every enemy within the area. That's important because I have another mod that makes it so that healing wave or fixing Wave causes an AoE explosion of toxic energy. But then we have the Blighted Turret upgrade, so it fires toxic infused projectiles and further range. And then Cold Snap. So when frozen, enemies have reduced resistances. Waste Cloths of the Flame Leper, so we do 10 more damage to elites with Toxic or Blightfire. Affected elites explode when killed, which does link into Stigmatized. So they actually synergize quite well. And then it'll spread that around, but things die too quickly at that point. So Toxic Lead, killing shots on enemies afflicted with Toxic. And remember, everything I do is Toxic. So everything is afflicted by Toxic. So if I get a killing shot, it's going to be Toxic. And then Fixing Wave mod. Gauntlet of the Flame Leper does Shatter. Everything freezes. Now, Blighted Rounds, that's the only thing I don't like, because I don't use Blighted Rounds. So I actually need to fix... That's the one part of her gear that doesn't work, because I also don't really like the Resistance Piercer for that skill. But this. Bad Medicine. Then we have Toxic Piercer. And we have the better parts. Yeah. Temp Blade. Yeah, Temp Blade is fun.
Still don't understand how they went back.
Actually, I love every build. Like, every build is fun in this. But, so I'm going to show you what this thing can do. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll run this. So we're on Apocalypse Tier 19. Enemies are level 54.
Outrider, I caught sight of a...
So this is what this build looks like solo.
Looks like the Ferals built a camp in the impact crater.
Just ignore everything, drop that down. Look at that health. It dropped almost to 0 and then just immediately jumped back up again. And then if enemies do get stupid enough to get close, fixing wave. if enemies do start to get a little too strappy. Hey, sounds like a good. Yeah, and so Arch, just real quick, just so you are aware, because I'm such a small streamer, I tend to be a lot more flexible. I think I lost him. If you're still here, I'm much more flexible. So if I happen to be doing something that, if you come on and I'm not playing Outriders, ask me to play Outriders. I will be more than happy, likely as not, to switch over and play Outriders for you. So, but yeah, no, thank you for swinging by, and I hope you hear that if you're still here. If not, that's okay. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I can look and see. Oh no, it doesn't show me. Damn it. Ah, that's fine. Okay, let's see. See, now I don't want to play Outriders either. It's getting late, that's the thing. I'm tired and it's getting late. And I kind of want to go eat cheesecake. Because I have 2 slices of cheesecake left, and I'm very eager to go eat that cheesecake. I'm kind of curious to see what I've got going on with her. Because I think with her I need to have this Shield Beast armor set, which we don't unlock until like level 45 or 50. Yep, Venerator's Knife, Slow Trap, Hunt the Prey. Yep. That was pure shieldy stuff. Fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it quits. It's getting late and my creativity is starting to go. Sorry I had a string of these short